All right, Coach Steve here. See, I have this little button in my pocket that's supposed to turn the camera off and on, but it never works, so I just hit it. And then you guys have to see me come around like, hey, Coach Steve here. All right, today we're talking about sleep, why we sleep, why it matters. I wrote on the wrong side of the board today, so I'm gonna stand over here. So sleep, if you have, I think it's part of the general health stack is the deeper sleep supplement. So if you have that, just know that like continue to take it. That stuff's usually not available to the general public. Like this is the stuff that like celebrities and actors try to save for themselves. So getting that was actually kind of a pain, but I got it and formulated it. So we're all good to go there. So just understand that like when I'm talking about Hgh release, if you're taking that supplement, which honestly I don't know why you wouldn't, if you're taking that supplement, like you are doing your best in terms of maximizing your Hgh release. So let's dive in. What is Hgh? So Hgh, human growth hormone, like I said, this is the stuff that like celebrity actors, this is the stuff that they all strive to improve. Is realistically it helps develop lean tissue, as well as it just crushes body fat. Like it just annihilates it. So when you're taking deeper sleep, like you're burning body fat like unhindered to what does Dr. Strange say? Anyway, I can't remember the line, but you're burning a lot of body fat overnight. So if you are taking it, keep it up. If you're not, highly consider it, especially after today's little ramble here, because like I said, this stuff is not usually available to the general public. So I put in some work to at least try it. Anyways, okay, so through sleep, not only, so human growth hormone, this is responsible for lean tissue. And now what I mean by that is like when you, like if you're taking deeper sleep, you probably notice like your nails are probably growing a little bit quicker. Your hair might be growing a little bit longer. Things like that is because those are all considered lean tissue. Now that's just part of it. It's not designed to make your nails grow faster, but it's just, it happens as along with it. And so you've probably also started to notice some more muscle definition. And now why that's happening is it's putting more healing properties into your muscles so that they can recover quicker. So you're growing and toning your muscles while you're sleeping, as well as burning fat. You can start to understand as to why Hgh is so important. So like I said, that's the deeper sleep supplement. If that's kind of the function there. You can still get some Hgh release from just optimizing your sleep sanctuary and things like that, but it's not near the same benefit as to the deeper sleep. Okay, so with that being said, you're also going to recharge your ATP. Now, we are going to get into ATP and what that all means, I think about a week from now. But basically, it is your source of energy. It is how your body makes energy. So glucose, ketones, I'm sure you've heard of that, sugar, fats, proteins, amino acids, they all end up converting into energy. It just takes them longer. So that's why we stick to whole foods, just because your body creates energy better from whole foods. All right, so all of this, doing all these things will equate to fat loss when you recharge ATP. You breathe out oxidate, you exhale carbon dioxide. Usually that's made up of fat as well. So you can take from your fat cells and breathe it out. It's a pretty cool process if you're sleeping deeply enough, okay? So like I said, these 3 videos are all to, get you to do something, the first week, get you to do something. These videos are justifying why you're doing it, explaining the benefits, because this is usually the point where people drop off, is they do things for 5 days, 6 days, and then they start to drop off. So this is to re-engage you, make sure that you understand the benefit. You've probably already started to notice these benefits. Like I said, if you've been taking the deeper sleep, if you've been doing your sleep, if you've been taking your sleep seriously. So all this to say that you will feel less hungry, you will be more patient, you will have a better understanding of who you are. And when you do this, like we're going to start talking a lot about congruence at one point in this program. And so what I mean by congruence is how your best self shows up to any given situation. And so it's like, who am I going to be in this situation? I'm going to be the best version of myself. And it's far easier. You have to do far less mental work when you sleep well to get your best self to show up. I have constant reminders of who I am all around my house. Like right above my computer, there's a whiteboard of reminds me who I am. And sometimes when I don't sleep well, I have to stare at that. I have to feel it. I have to absorb it a little bit more. So right before I filmed this video, I knew exactly who I was going to be. I was like, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to speak with excellence. Okay, that's my word. That's what I like to do. And it was far easier for me to do that today than it has been in the past because I had a really good night of sleep last night. When I don't, I might stand here for a minute. I might go, oh, okay, here we go. Like hype myself up a little bit more. And I don't need to do that when I have a good night's sleep because my best self shows up all the time, okay? You're also gonna be less fatigued. You're gonna have more patience with your people in your life, your partners. You're gonna make more rational decisions. So if you find that sometimes you make irrational decisions, I've done this before where it's like, I make a decision, I fire, and then I aim. It's like, crap, it was over there. I was like, okay, like, let's readjust, let's go to the starting. You're gonna be able to think things through, your memory is gonna be better, all because you're sleeping well, okay? So I really like to grab people by, okay, you're gonna burn fat and build muscle while you sleep. But you're also gonna improve your memory, you're gonna decrease your chance of dementia, you're gonna improve your immune system, you're gonna fight off any common colds. There's this coronavirus that's a thing right now. You're gonna fight that off a little bit better just because you're sleeping well. Okay, you're gonna optimize your white blood cells, you're gonna move oxygen through your body more effectively. Okay, all that because you're getting a good night's sleep. So what does that look like? Well, I told you in the sleep video that I want you to go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time every day. Okay, so now what does that look like? Let's say 6 a.m. That means that at 10 p.m. you're asleep. If you remember, that means at 9:30 screens are off. And then at 6:30 or 6 a.m. you're awake. Okay? Now tomorrow we're gonna start tracking things. You're gonna start giving me some feedback as to how things are going, how you're eating, how you're moving, how you're sleeping, everything that matters in this program is all gonna be tracked. Okay, so you need to decide by the end of today, when is gonna be your screen off time, when is gonna be your sleep time, and when is gonna be your awake time that you're gonna maintain for however long. Now, Saturday, Sunday, you wanna sleep in a little bit, that's okay. Totally reasonable, totally understandable. But the more that you can create that sleep hygiene, sleep routine, the better off you're gonna feel throughout the week. That's just guaranteed, that's a promise, okay? So that's all. That's really it for today, is that your tracker comes in tomorrow. What I need you to do is decide, okay, screen's off at this time, I'm asleep at this time, and I'm awake at this time. All that, if you do this, you lose body fat and you're gonna build muscle while you sleep, okay? So screen's off, asleep, screen's off, I take my deeper sleep. Why don't I just show you exactly what I do? Okay, so at 8:30 p.m., I go screens off, 8:50, I take deeper sleep, and then 9 p.m., I'm out like a light. Out, 9, there we go. And then 4:45 comes around, I'm awake, and then at 2 p.m., I have a nap, 20 to 40 minutes. That's it. That's my sleep schedule. It works perfectly for me because I get exactly 5 sleep cycles. It's what I need to hit my goals. And I also get a little afternoon nap in there too because I planned it. All right, that's it.